One simple question. And Meghan Markle's face told the entire story. She didn't even need to answer, because her expression spoke louder than words. Meghan Markle has navigated a whirlwind of public scrutiny and media attention since her entry into and eventual departure from royal life. Over the years, she has faced countless interviews, each one a delicate dance of poise, candor, and resilience. From lighthearted chats to probing interrogations, she has mastered the art of responding with grace under pressure. But during one particular moment, in the midst of what seemed like a routine conversation, a single question pierced through her carefully curated composure. Striking at the very heart of her story, the interview began like so many others. The setting was warm and inviting, with soft lighting and a relaxed atmosphere that put both Meghan and the interviewer at ease. She was in her element, fielding questions with her trademark charm and confidence. Her responses were thoughtful, her smile radiant and her demeanor effortlessly engaging. She spoke about her projects, her passions, and the causes close to her heart, weaving personal anecdotes with broader reflections on her journey. The conversation flowed naturally, with the interviewer nodding along, seemingly captivated by Meghan's eloquence. But then the tone shifted. The interviewer, perhaps sensing an opportunity to delve deeper, leaned forward slightly, their eyes locking onto Meghan's. The question that followed was unexpected, carefully worded but undeniably pointed. It wasn't a question designed to provoke or accuse, but one that seemed to reach into the core of her experiences, perhaps touching on her time in the royal family, her struggles with public perception, or the personal toll of her highly publicized life. Whatever it was, it caught her completely off guard. In that fleeting moment, the room seemed to hold its breath. Meghan's ever-present smile softened, almost imperceptibly at first. Her eyes, usually bright and steady, shifted, darting briefly to the side as if searching for the right response. The subtle change in her expression was striking, a silent symphony of emotions playing across her face. It wasn't a look of anger or defiance, nor was it dismissive or guarded. Instead, it was a complex blend of thoughtfulness, caution, and perhaps a flicker of vulnerability, a rare glimpse into the woman behind the public persona. She hesitated, but not out of uncertainty or confusion. It was the kind of pause that suggested she was weighing her words carefully, deciding how much of herself she was willing to reveal in that vulnerable moment. The air in the room grew heavier, charged with anticipation. The interviewer waited, the crew remained silent, and the audience, whether in the studio or watching from home, leaned in, sensing that something profound was unfolding. When Meghan finally spoke, her answer was measured, articulate, and thoughtful, as always. But it was the moment before her words, the pause, the shift in her expression, that carried the true weight of the exchange. That fleeting silence spoke volumes, conveying a depth of feeling that no rehearsed response could capture. It was as if, for just a second, the polished exterior gave way to something raw and unguarded. Offering a window into the complexities of her inner world, viewers were quick to notice. Within minutes of the interview airing, clips of that singular moment began circulating online, shared and reshared across social media platforms. Fans and commentators dissected every nuance of her expression, praising her ability to convey so much without uttering a single word. Meghan's face said it all, one post read, garnering thousands of likes. She didn't need to speak, her eyes told the whole story, another declared. The internet buzzed with admiration for her emotional intelligence, her ability to communicate volumes through a single, fleeting look. The moment resonated because it was so human. In an era where public figures are often expected to maintain an impenetrable facade, Meghan's brief lapse into vulnerability felt authentic, relatable, and powerful. It reminded the world that behind the headlines, the titles, and the carefully curated image lies a person navigating the same emotions as anyone else. Reflection and resilience. Sometimes it's not the answer itself that leaves a lasting impression. It's the space between the question and the reply, the unspoken thoughts, the unguarded glances, the moments of quiet truth. And in that one unforgettable instant, Meghan Markle proved, once again, that a single look can speak louder than words ever could.